Hello everyone, Skune007 here, bringing you another exciting inside pitch baseball replay of the 2008 baseball season. Once again, it is a matchup between the Boston Red Sox taking on the Oakland Athletics. And the last game that these two teams met up, Oakland won of a score of 3-2 against Boston in this series. Starting lineup for the Boston Red Sox, who come into this game 0-1, batting first, the second baseman, Dustin Peoria. Batting second, the first baseman, Kevin Yorkles. Batting third, the designated hitter, David Ortiz. Batting fourth in cleanup, the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Mike Lau. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Brandon Moss. Batting seventh, the catcher, Jason Vertek. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Coco Crisp. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Julio Lugo. On the mound for the Oakland A's is Rich Harded. And in his actual season, he was 10-2, 2.7 ERA, had 148 innings pitched, 96 hits, 181 strikeouts, and 59 walks. We'll see how he does this year in the replay. Here's the first pitch to Dustin Peoria, who is batting with a .250 average, 2-3. That's a walk. 14 is too high. 4-6, and that is a fly out to left field. Kevin Yorkles now up. 4-2, blank. 5-4, and that is a fly out to center field. David Ortiz now up. 2-6. Oops, sorry. 2-6. That is a 18. Strikeout is 11. That is too high. 5-6. And that is a single to left field. David Ortiz gets on base. Manny Ramirez now up. Here's the pitch. 2-5, possible error on a throw. 1-6, that's a double. The error is a 3, the 10 is too high. And Ortiz goes to third, Ramirez goes to second, and Ortiz gets the hold side. And David Ortiz is in scoring position. Next up, Mike Lau. 5-2, strikeout plus 20. That's an 11. He struck him out. Now, at the Coliseum, strikeouts give a +2 to the strikeout, and walks add a +2 to their strikeouts. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the bottom half of the inning, and here is the starting lineup for the Oakland A's. Leading off, the right fielder, Travis Buck. Batting second, the second baseman, Mark Ellis. Batting third, the first baseman, Derek Barton. Batting fourth in cleanup, the designated hitter, Mike Sweeney. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Emil Brown. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Don Murray. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Jack Hanahan. Batting eighth, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And batting ninth, the center fielder, Chris Denafia. And on the mound for the Boston Red Sox is Justin Lesser. His stats in the regular season were 16-6, no saves, 3.21 ERA, 210.1 innings pitched. He allowed 202 hits, had 152 strikeouts, and he walked 65. All right, he's done with his warm-up tosses. Here's the first pitch. 2-4, double star, and there's a fly out to center field. Crisp going right underneath him then, making the catch. Mark Ellis, who has a .333 average. 3-3, that's a range play. 5-1. Ground ball to second baseman. Needs a 1-4 for the range. That's a 6. It gets right past him. And Mark Ellis gets on base. So the infield goes to double play death. We have a pickoff attempt. That's an 18. That is way too high out of the range there for the pickoff. Let's do it the pitch. 2-4. Double star. That is a fly out to left field. And Ramirez making that catch for 2 away. Next up is Mike Sweeney, the designated hitter. Here's the pitch. 6-5. Strikeout result, that 9. That's a 2. That's too high. 3-2. And that is a fly ball to right field. Moss with the catch. No runs, 1 hit, no error. We go to the second. Due up is Moss, Vartek, and Crisp. Here's the pitch. 6-3. That is a question mark. Double star. That's a 6. Not in range there for the auto out. 2-1. Fly out to center field. Jason now steps into the batter's box. 1-3. Draws a walk on a 12 and just barely gets it too. And next up, the center fielder, Coco Crisp. Here's the pitch. 3-4. Strikeout plus. That's a 10. The 20. He's going to strike him out. All right. Next up, Julio Lugo has a 667 average. 3-5. Strikeout plus. That's a 2. And that ends the top half of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors for Boston. We go to the bottom. Brown, Murray, Hanahan due up for Oakland. Here's the pitch. 2-2. Range play. 1-3, a single, 2 is the range, that's a 6. And Brown gets on base with that. Just got past the shortstop there. Don Murray due up. They're going to go to double play depth here. Here's the pitch to Don. 2-2. Range play again. 6-5. That is a question mark 8 on a 3. That's a double. Does he get the out? He needs a 3. That's a 6. He does not. Now, let's see. Does Emil score? He needs a 5 or less, and he does. And just like the other day, Oakland, just like last time, Oakland takes first blood here. Don Murray on second. Strategy dies at 12. Nothing happening there. 1-1. Walk. And he walks Jack. All right, next up, Kurt. 13 on the strategy die. Nothing there. 2-6. That's a walk plus end. John has loaded the bases. All right. Chris Denafila now up. Bases are loaded. Strategy die is a 4. 3-1. Strikeout result. 17. Has a 15. That is too high. Not going to get him. 4-1. Single. However, we have a 1 here for the adjusted base runner average. That is going to hold. And the the Athletics have 2 runs scored in this inning. No outs. They're going to go to double play depth. They need the outs. 1-3 strikeout result on a strikeout plus. He got him out. 1 away. They're going to stay at double play depth. We have a squeeze play. So strategy die is a squeeze play. So we'll see what happens here. 4-2. That is a fouled off. We'll batter redo attempt. Now, I have a die here next to me. I'm going to roll it. If it's on, it'll be a yes. If it's no, it'll be, if it's odd, it's a yes. If it's no, it's even. Let's see. It is roll, and we will redo the attempt. However, squeeze play attempt, only successful squeeze attempt, only play is on batter at first. So, they managed to get the run in and now have 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Here's the pitch for John. We have a 6-4 error on a ground ball. 4-3. That is a fly out to left field. 3 runs. And I get talked over by the PA system at the stadium. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors. As we go to the top of the third, Pierre, Kevin, and Ortiz due up. All right. Peoria has 200 average, 2.6 at the ballpark. Here's the pitch. We go to the Coliseum. And that's going to give us a 3-4. That is a fly out to center field. One away. Kevin now up. He's 0 for 1 in the game today. 2-4. That's another strikeout. Struck him out. And 2 up, 2 down. Ortiz due up now. 4-5 range play at the ballpark. 1-5. That goes out to the 4. Yeah, we need a 3 or less. That's a 4. And he draws a single. And a single past the center fielder. That went back to the wall. Manny Ramirez up. He's 1 for 1. Doubled his first time up at bat. 1-6. Walked him. Next up is Mike Lau. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 4-2. That's a blank. 1-1. Question mark 7 on an 11. That is a fly out to left field. And they leave 2 stranded. No runs, 1 hit, no error. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Sweeney, Brown, and Murphy due up. Sweeney's 0 for 1 right now in the game. 3-5 at the ballpark. Coliseum 1-2. Fly out to center field. Here's the pitch to Brown. He's 1 for 1 with a run scored. 3-1. Strikeout result. That's an 11. The 11 is too high. 3-3. And that is a fly out to left field. 2 away. Donnie's 0 for 1 with a double and an RBI. 3-6. Strikeout 20. Too high. Just barely got out of the strikeout zone there. 5-6. And that is a fly out. Double star 4. That is a fly out to left field. So 3 up, 3 down. Boston retires them in order. We go to the 4th inning. Brandon Moss has a 250 average. Right now, he's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 5-4. Range play. 2-4. And that is a fly ball out there to the range to DeFonia. Needs a 1-3. Gets the 2. And 1 away. Jason Veritek has a walk for the game. 4-1. Possible error. That is going to be a 4-3. And that is back out to left field. That's a 0. We have a 10 there. No error. 2 away. Coco Crisp struck out his last time up at bat. 1-5. And he strikes out again. Strikeout plus 4. And, well, Oakland returns the favor. 3 down, retires them in order. Due up for the Oakland A's is Hennick, Hanahan, Suzuki, and Chris. All right, here's the pitch to Jack. He has a walk and he has a run scored. 3-6. Strikeout 20 is too high. 6-2. And that's a ground out to the first baseman, 1 away. Kurt Suzuki drew a walk his last time up at bat. 3-3 range play. 1-1, and that is a fly. That is a fly out to Moss. That's in range. That's a 1 and 2 away. He hustled to that one. 2 away. And Chris Defina is 1 for 1 with an RBI. Got a hit his last time up. 2-2 range play. 3-3. That is to the second baseman. Needed to be a 1-4 for the successful range. That's a 4, and he got him. So, once again, they retired the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors for Oakland. We go to the 5th inning. Lugo, Peoria, and Kevin due up. Lugo, his last time up, drew a strike. Here's the pitch. 5-1. That is an error on a ground ball. 1-6. That's to Brown. His error rating is a 1 through 3. That's a 19. And that is past that. So Lugo gets a double and he is on base. Strategy rolls a 2. Peoria up. 0 for 2 in today's game. 4-3. Wild pitch, 18. Too high on that, so nothing happening there on the wild pitch. 1-5. And that is a fly out to left field. And Lugo's going to stay there. Gets the hold sign. Nine on the strategy, nothing happened on the strike die, nothing happening there. Kevin, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Julio in scoring position, 1-1, walk plus. And they get Kevin to walk. David Ortiz, 2 for 2. 6-1, hit by pitch, no. The hit by pitch ratings is 0, 1-6. And that is a fly out to center field. 2 away. Checking the fly out chart here. That's a 5. And nothing happens there. All right. Manny Ramirez, who's 1 for 1 with a double and a walk. 5-5. That is a double star, and that is a fly out to right field. And that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Buck, Ellis, and Barton due up for Oakland. John can pitch to 8 more batters. They're going to see what he can do. Here's the pitch. He was good the last time up. He retired them in order. 6-1. Strikeout, and Buck struck out. Strike 3 on that one. Mark Ellis, 1 for 1 with an RBI. 6-4. That's an error. error on a ground ball, 4-5, and that is a fly out there. All right, fly out to center field. Derek Barton now up. Here's the pitch from John. And we have 5-4. Home run result. On a 1-12, that's a 9. We need a 9 or less. And Derek Barton with the solo home run. It is now 4-0 in favor of Oakland. All right. Here's the pitch to Sweeney. He's 0 for 2. 6-3 range play at the ballpark. 2-6. That's a blank. And sweet hitter fouls one off his foot. Check injury for a hitter. And Mike Sweeney of Oakland is out for 10 games. They're just getting axed. And I am making a note of that on my DL list. So Mike Sweeney is out for 10 games. That's the designated hitter. Let's see who we can bring in to replace him. And I am going to bring in, I'm going to go by average here. We are going to have Gorio come in to replace him for right now. Gorio Petty will hit now for Mike Sweeney. So we will redo the play on that one. 2-4, that's a blank. 4-4, and that's a pop out to the shortstop. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the top of the 6th. Lau, Moss, and Vertek due up for Boston. And Rich Harding can pitch to 2 more before he's tired. 3-6. And that's a strikeout plus. They got Low. Low is out. Next up is Brandon Moss. Here's the pitch. To Moss. 1-2. That's a blank. That's a fatigue result, but it counts as a blank for right now. 3-4. And that is a fly out to left field. 2 away. What do they do? They're going to let him finish the inning. He's got 1 more out to go to get out of this inning. 1-3. Drew the walk. No, he did not. 15 is too high. 1-2. And Jason gets on base, and that's going to do it for Rich Harding. So let's take a look at the stats so far. So Rich Harding pitched 5.2 innings, allowed 5 hits, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, and kept a clean ERA so far. So Rich Harding's going to come into the game, and they are ahead, and we're in the 6th inning. They are going to bring in Brad Ziegler. No, they're not going to bring in Brad. They're going to bring in Chad Goldwyn. Chad Goldwyn, let's take a look at his actual stats throughout the season. He's 9-5, has a 4.4 ERA, pitched 90 innings, allowed 92 hits, 71 strikeouts, and 24 walks. He's going to warm up a little bit. All right, Coco Crisp taking a few warm-up swings while Chad was warming up. Here is the pitch. 5-5 blank on that one. 3-3, and that is a fly out to center field. All right, John can pay. No runs, 1 hit, no error. Brown, Murray, and Hanahan do up in the bottom half of this inning. Lester can face 4 more. They're going to let him go. Here's the pitch. 2-1, strikeout 7. Don Murray, he's 1 for 2. 3-5 at the ballpark. We go to the Coliseum. 4-3. That's a question mark 7. That's a 6. And that's another double. And Murray gets on base with a double. And a big double to left field. All right. Strategy is a 19. We have a sack. They're going to use it. 1-2. And lead runner is thrown out. Hitter safe at first base. On the result of that, bunt rating is we have a 5 here on the bunt fielder. So that's to the third baseman. Throws him out. And Hanahan goes to first on a fielder's choice. All right, two away. Kurt Suzuki, he's 0 for 1 with a walk. Strategy rolls a 19. Here's the pitch. 4-2. That's a blank. 3-2. That is a ground ball to third base. And he got him out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Oakland leads 4-0 as we go to the 7th inning. Lugio, Dustin, and Kevin do up. Julio is 1 for 2. Doubled and has a strikeout. 2-2. 4. Struck him out. All right, we go to the top of the order. Dustin now up. He's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. 1-3. Strikeout plus, that's a 16. All right, Kevin is now up. He's 0 for 2. 4-3. That's a blank result. We go to the batter card. 5-4. And that is an out for the set. That brings us to the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. All right. Well, they're going to make a pitching change here. John Lester is done. And unfortunately, the Red Sox are behind, so they are going to bring in, we have a right-left coming up. They're going to bring in Justin Masterson for this. Justin Masterson, let's take a look at his stats. So how did he do in the actual season? He went 6 for 5, no saves, 3.16 ERA, has 88.1 innings pitched, allowed 68 hits, 68 strikeouts, and walked 37 batters. All right, he is facing Chris. Here's the pitch. 3-2. That is a ground ball to the shortstop. One away. Travis Buck due up. Here's the pitch to Travis. 4-4. Error on a ground ball. Possible error on a ground ball. 4-1. And that is a error on a ground ball. That is a one-base error. And Travis Buck gets on first base with an error to lose. And that is an error on the shortstop. There. All right. Shakes it off a little bit. Here's the next pitch. 4-4. Another possible error on a ground ball to Mark. 5-4. Nope, that is a pop out to second base for 2 away. All right, Travis on first. And they have Derek up now, Dark. Here's the pitch. 3-4. Possible error. 5-2, and that is a lined out to the shortstop. No runs, no hits, 1 error. We go to the top of the 8th. Ortiz, Manny, and Mike due up. All right, here's the pitch. And by the way, Chad can face 5 more batters. 3-4, range play. 4-5. Buck needs that to be a 1-3. That's a 5, and that's a double. All right, we have Ortiz on. They're not going to get to the top of the order here, but they really want to score some runs, so they're going to pull Ortiz, and they're going to have Gil Valacrez pinch running for him. All right, Manny Ramirez now up. Here's the pitch. To Ramirez. 2-4. Strikeout result. That's a 2-15. Struck him out. Mike Lau now up. He's 0 for 3. Struck out the last 2 times at bat. 5-5 and struck him out. Brandon Moss. 0 for 3. 3-3. Strikeout result. And unfortunately, that didn't do anything because they struck him out. Now, they're going to... Oh. We need a pinch hit. We need a DH. Designated hitter. So I'm going to look at the averages. And we're going to put Chris in. Is it not letting me do it? All right. Well, it is the bottom of the 8th. No runs, 1 hit, no error. And it's due up is Petty, Brown, and Murphy. Masterson, here's the pitch. You can pitch to 4 more. 5-3 blank. 2-3. And Petty gets on base. If we get back to Gil, I'll probably have someone pinch hit for him on that. So no worries there on that. Anyway, Brown now up, the left fielder. So he's 1 for 3. 1-3. That's a walk. Yeah. So that's how I'll handle that. If we get back to Gil, we'll have a pinch hitter for him on that. But anyway, Don Murray, Brown gets on base. Murray now up. No outs. Bottom of the 8th. 4-1. That's a strikeout result on a 14. That's a 22. All right. They're going to go to double play depth here. Here we go. 2-5 range play. 2-4. And that is a single. And once again, the bases are loaded. Gurriel gets the hold sign on that one. So they're going to let Justin pitch. Oh, by the way, we didn't take a look at the stats for the other pitcher there, John Lester. He pitched 6 innings, allowed 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 1 home run. So that's where we stand on that with his stats. 5-6 at the ballpark. Here's the pit. We go to the Coliseum. 2-4. That scores. Emil Hanna stands there, and they got the out at second. So 2 away, runner in scoring position. All right, here's the pitch. 5-4. Home run result. 15. That's a 6. That's too high on that one. 4-5. That is a ground out to the shortstop. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for Oakland, but due up is Jason, Coco, and Julio. But will we see some 9th inning magic? So we're going to make some changes here for Oakland. Murray, the shortstop, is going to come out. So we will put in Cliff. He's going to play shortstop there. It went down a little bit there. The first baseman, Burton, is going to come out. And we're going to put in Wes. And Wes is going to take over at first. And we're not going to do a double switch on that one. And everything else is fine there. Chad is done. They're going to go to the bullpen and bring in the closer. And they are going to bring in Hudson Street. Now let's take a look at Huston's result. As you know, he did have a save in the last game, so they're going to bring him out again. They're going to use him to close this game out. No wins, no loss so far in this current game. In the replay, has 1 save, 1 inning pitched, and 2 strikeouts. So here we go. 4-4. Range play at the ballpark. 3-6. Popped out to the catcher, right, but straight up. And Suzuki caught that. All right, Coco Crisp up 3-1. Home run result. Needs a 5. That's an 8. That's too high. 5-6. And that's a fly out to center field. It all comes down to Julio. Can he keep Boston alive by getting on base? Here's the pitch from Hudson. 2-3. Struck him out. And that is the game. Oakland defeats Boston 6-0. And here is the final line score. Boston, no runs, 6 hits, and charged with 1 error. Oakland, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Harden gets the win. Lester gets the loss. Let's take a look at the game stats here real quick. So, let's go to the pitchers. Rich Harden is your winning pitcher for Oakland. Pitched 5.2 innings, allowed 5 hits, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. Chad, who pitched 2.1 innings, allowed 1 hit and 5 strikeouts. Hudson Street, the closer, pitched 1 inning and got 1 strikeout. Over to Boston, John Lester gets the loss, pitched 6 innings, allowed 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 1 home run. Justin Masterson pitched 2 innings on that, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. So that is your game. Oakland takes both games in this 2-game series. And that's going to do it for me. I'll see you next time for more of the 2008 replay season from Inside Pitch. Take care, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.